Hey, and welcome back. This will be episode 5 in our game creation series. And in this episode, we are going to implement the Lyra settings into our game. So this first one, this might actually be like a 2 or 3 parter, but it is what it is, right? So what we'll want to do first is I want to implement the performance, the settings, and the stat types. So let's go ahead and open up our Lyra project. It looks like in here we have the memory debug commands, performance settings, the stat subsystem, and the stat types. We have those classes. So let's go ahead and start implementing those. First, we'll probably want to go ahead and implement the types. Probably. Miscellaneous enum range. Okay, and we want to add a directory. We'll name this as performance. We'll create a class. And this class looks like it's going to derive from nothing. And we'll name this as AdventRealms. Okay, and in Lyra, they only had a header file. They didn't have an implementation, so we can delete that. And then for this, we want to pragma once, and then include core minimal. Yes. Enum range. Include Okay, and this is just a basic enum class where we're going to hide it. We're going to show as text only, graph only, and then the text and graph. All right. Ways to display the stat. And then pick another class. AdventRealms. Display performance stat. It'd be an 8-bit integer. And we're actually going to copy all of this. So here we have the stat type, or the stat FPS, server tick rate, idle time, the frame times per the game thread, render thread, RHI thread, blase blase, or ping, everything else. And I believe that's actually it. Yeah, that's it. All right, and let's okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and create a new class, and this class is going to just be a U object. Looks like so. Yeah. U object, and this class is going to be AdventRealms PerformanceStatSubsystem.
why can't it resolve that?
Yep, so basically I'm typing, asking questions of of Epic's AI assistant. So it's stats. Okay.
Interesting. Alright, let's go in here. That'll be a public dependency. So.
Stats. Okay. It's not going to build. Obviously. Interesting. In the dependency for stats, Okay, well, it's saying that all I need is the stats and stats data.
We can get rid of this. Get rid of these for now. Interesting. Right.
That's not it.
And I do like to, I know it's just nitpicking, but I do like to keep everything alphabetized.
Alright, let's do. And this is what you have to look forward to when you get into programming and game design and everything else. It's just a lot of troubleshooting. So we'll wait for this. And if it's still acting up, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and ask Copilot. So grab yourself some more coffee and we'll be right back after these messages. Hey, and welcome back to the second part for getting the performance settings all set up. And I did figure out what was going on with that. I asked GitHub Copilot, and so it doesn't cache the conversations. That's cool. So it basically told me that we needed some integers and things like that. And I recorded this like an hour ago, and hey, I'm learning OBS and learning how to program and learning how to make a game and learning how to do a Caden live, whatever, all at the same time. Bear with me. It's cool. Grab some more coffee. We're fine. And so what it was I had to look down, because what it was I was here And that is defined there, pretty much at the end. Yeah, see? So I just didn't scroll down far enough, and it took me long enough to figure that out. So I just copy pasted everything, and we did a Control F. We searched for Lyra, and then we replaced it with our game name, AdventRealms. We replaced all, and what do you know? A lot of our issues went away. But we still have a couple more issues with these, and I'm trying to figure it out. I believe it's because we need to do our implementations. Now, I did just get all of this copied, and I renamed all the Lyra to AdventRealms. But I did notice that we needed a game modes for AdventRealms, the game state and game modes. So how I'm going to plan on doing that is I renamed, go to CoreForged source game state, and you can see we have our normal game state, which that's actually wrong, because in AdventRealms game modes, which should be just game, move these. All right, and in our normal game, we are calling from the gas companion, right? And from here, in our game state, CoreForged, we want to call it from, wait, include my game state, and it's not finding it. Okay, I think that's just something that we'll have to come back to. So, or not. Okay. And back to performance. Did that fix it? Okay. Um, Ah, I see. Added the API. Alright. Cool. Ooh. Alright, now back to reality. Back to, what was it? What is that song? Back to something, something or another. It's performance. We've got a lot of issues. Alright. Okay, let's chill all of these out and okay. So yeah, we're just going through, we're troubleshooting. We gotta get it going. Um Gotta love handy AI assistants and agents. So and remind me that after I get all this fixed, we are going to set up GitHub, a repository for our code, just in case everything breaks like it will. Hey, look at that. Perfect. game state. All right, so game state. Where is a game state? If I was a game state in Lyra, where would I be? Get server FPS. This is in the header. Public. This gets the UE API. Interesting. Okay, advance. Okay, we're getting the server FPS, so what do I need to get that? What do I need to get that? Boom, 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 boom. We need no. Can actually get rid of all of this. Yes. Constant. Super, get lifetime out. Do rep lifetime. This class. need replication. So what do we do for replication? This will actually go down here. All right. Yeah, we need to go through. When I was looking at the gas companion a few days ago, it puts a whole bunch, like when you do attributes and abilities, puts a whole lot of replication stuff into the skills when you do it manually through the editor. But for the life of me, I cannot remember what the includes were for that. So we'll ask GPT here. Okay. All right, so while that's doing that, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break, and we will be right back after these messages. Okay, and welcome back. Grabbed some coffee and fun times. So what did it do? These changes. One more error. This. Okay. What was it? Wait a minute. Okay. All right, I think we're good on this. We've got performance stats and settings, so yeah. We are good. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We went ahead and we did a few things here. We The first thing is that we created a base game mode and a game state for the base game, and our feature plugin for CoreForged, it will inherit from these, right? And then the blueprint will obviously go with the required GameFeature plugin. So we did that. We got all that set up, and then we went ahead and we migrated the Lyra performance settings and everything needed to get the performance. We migrated that over into our project. We got everything taken care of. Thank you for OpenAI and ChatGPT for helping me out with that, as well as Epic's AI assistant. So great looking out, good looking out on you guys over there. So the next thing in our next episode, we need to cover source. Okay, yeah, it was the player input. So we got the latency marker. So yeah, but anyways, I want to say we had the audio to go through, and then oh yeah, there it was. So for the next settings in our next episode, we're going to yeah, performance settings, and in Lyra for performance, it gives the stat subsystem. We did the performance stat subsystem in this episode. Next episode, we're going to get into the performance settings for Lyra, and we're going to migrate that over. And we're also going to migrate the debug commands over, and then that should allow us to implement these two includes. So I appreciate you guys watching. Give me a like, subscribe, comment down below, do the typical YouTube stuff. And with that, have a good day.